Hello everyone and welcome to Caribou.U. Today we're talking about the history of Halloween. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe and I hope you enjoy it. Halloween is a holiday celebrated each year on October 31st. The tradition began with the Celtic people. The Celtic people lived 2,000 years ago, mostly in the area that is now Ireland, the United Kingdom, and northern France. They celebrated their New Year on November 1st. The night before the New Year was a Celtic festival called Samhain. This word is hard to pronounce, so I'll say it again. Samhain. This day marked the end of summer and the harvest and the beginning of the dark, cold winter, a time of year that was often associated with human death. The Celts believed that on this night, the boundary between the worlds of the living and the dead became blurred. In other words, the door between the living and the dead was open for that one night. During Samhain, Celtic people would light bonfires and wear costumes to ward off ghosts. The Celts thought that the presences of otherworldly spirits made it easier for the Druids, or Celtic priests, to make predictions about the future. This was important because the Celts were living close to nature and were dependent on the changing environment and weather conditions. They burned fires and sacrificed animals to the gods, while the Druids attempted to make prophecies about the future. During this celebration, the Celts wore costumes, typically consisting of animal heads and skins. This is the origin of our tradition of costume wearing today. Eventually, the Roman Empire conquered the majority of Celtic territory, and the festival of Samhain was combined with two Roman festivals that occurred around the same time. The first was Feralia, which commemorated the passing of the dead, and the second was a festival to honor the goddess of fruit and trees. Her name was Pomona. This may be why we still have the Halloween tradition of bobbing for apples today. In 609 AD, the tradition of festival on October 31st became even more complex. The Catholic Pope Boniface IV created a holiday called All Saints' Day. This was a festival where Christians would honor all of the saints and martyrs. He made this holiday on November 1st. This holiday was blended with the older traditions throughout what used to be Celtic territory. It is believed that the Church was trying to replace the old holidays with something that was sanctioned and controlled. Nevertheless, many of the celebratory traditions remained. In various parts of Europe, people would still light big bonfires, have parades, and dress up in costumes. The same traditions that were observed 1,000 years earlier by the Celts during Samhain. At the time, All Saints' Day was called All Hallows. All Hallows, or All Saints' Day, occurred on November 1st, which meant that the evening before was called All Hallows' Eve. Eve means evening. Eventually, this name morphed into the common modern English, Halloween. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you consider subscribing to the channel, liking and sharing the video, and also following me on other social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook. Good luck studying and happy Halloween.